What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And one of these things that just happen in the game on a regular basis is where we get to the point where it's like, EA, are you serious, bro? Like, is this for real? We are there now. We're in a situation where we understand as users of the game that abilities really just don't work. We also know that EA is aware of it, but they're not really concerned with fixing it. They're like, yeah, maybe in Madden 27. Like, what? Bro, I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the abilities that we recently tried out, explain to you guys what happened, some of the things that you guys are looking to find out. I had one very concerned viewer ask me, Gmia, how do you stop bunch? That's a very interesting question, bro. Like, that right there, it had me thinking, like, the only logical way to stop bunch is to ask somebody not to do it. Because the game is designed to be, like, bunch just does whatever it wants. And what happens is because of the, the whole glitch with the wheel route and the running back out of the backfield, every pro player, mid-level player, novice, a newborn baby, anybody that understands the game and the wheel route, they're going to throw it into quadruple coverage and they're probably going to catch it. No matter what your abilities is, as long as they have backfield master on that running back. So there's a lot of things that are going on with the game, and many of you guys are very concerned about it, and you want to know what's the best bang for your buck, right? Yo, Gmia, what's going on? So currently we're using 12 AP, and the reason that we're using 12 AP is because I have everything I actually need. I just don't know what to do with the other 2 AP because I know it doesn't matter. It's not like it's a situation where, oh, if I put this ability on, this is definitely gonna work. That is out of the question. So every time I give you guys an update with the abilities, that's me trying out different things and trying to figure out, like, yo, is this something that works? Is this something that works? Let us do this, right? So I'm going to break it down for you guys. We're going to focus more or less on the defensive side of the ball. And then if you guys are interested, we'll go to the offensive side of the ball, maybe another video, all right? So look, let's go ahead and start off. I'm just going to go into the active superstars and give you guys the insight because I think this is a lot easier for everybody to know exactly what's going on. So look. This is what you have to take a look at, right? As you go through all of this currently, you can see every ability that we have. So I tried out deep out KO, deep zone KO. What is it? Deep out zone KO or deep zone? Dude, let's go to it because I don't know. It's just so stupid. Is it deep zone out KO? Like, it's just so long. Like, bro, why is that description so long and it still doesn't work? Like, cool, EA. That's what I like about you, bro. That's what turns me on about you. So it's deep out zone KO. All right. So this is actually one of the most useless abilities in the game, and pretty much what it does is it opens up your susceptibility to getting dotted with deep passes. Or what it does is it'll play it and let the guy catch the ball even though you have the KO, which gives you a chance to knock it out. You know what I'm saying? You know, like how when you run flat zone and the guy throws to the flat and you make immediate contact, the ball just drops by default? Well, this one right here, it's actually hilarious because I got mossed by Deion Sanders earlier. Yeah, Deion wide receiver. And it was Isaiah? No, it was Taylor Mays. Taylor Mays got mossed. So both my outside safeties had deep out zone KO. So Isaiah Simmons and Taylor Mays, they both had deep out zone KO. He throws the ball up randomly. He didn't care. He's running backwards with Derrick Henry, blah, blah, blah. We all know the script. He throws it up. When I tell you that Deion Sanders jumped 19 feet in the air, I thought he was Michael Jordan in his prime. Right? Mossed me, the ball didn't come out, he just caught it. Yo, it is what it is. Not only that, a couple games later, I had an idiot roll out from the right to the left, throw the ball off his back foot while looking the opposite way, and just laser me with the other idiot that also had it. So what I'm saying to you is this: why waste your time with deep zone where you can just go mid? That's a question you got to ask yourself, because regardless of what happens with mid-zone, you'll just get lucky, and it's the same exact things. It's nothing that's like that crazy about it to where it's like, oh my God, I gotta have that ability. There's nothing like that. It's just a bunch of nonsense and people feeding you the wrong information. So if you were gonna use a mid-zone, right? I mean, if you were gonna use one of the zone like KOs or whatever, I would say mid-zone for the secondary, flat zone for the underneath guys. Because everything else that goes on after that, if you get an idiot that wants to run a post route, he's going to run it. It's going to work too. Like, dude, I don't give a damn what you got out there. Unless you're willing to send two and get through, you're going to get what's coming to you. And you're probably going to like it because you've been dealing with it so long, so you've gotten used to what EA gives you. But I'm just letting you guys understand it's not normal behavior to just lay down and take what EA is giving you. So you have to adjust. So mid-zone is what we replaced the deep out zone KO with. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. And we're running 4-3, so you only need the two safeties on the outside. Now, As far as my corners, Jack Tatum plays corner, Sean Taylor plays corner. Okay, what do they have on them? He has flat zone, Sean Taylor has flat zone. Why do we run flat zone? Very, very simple. A lot of people come out and their full intention is to throw to the flat no matter what's happening. It could be like a blizzard going on outside, they got no power, they'll still be logged in somehow throwing to the flat. It's one of the most ridiculous things you'll ever face in your life. EA Sports is not going to address it. Stop asking. Just understand what I'm telling you right now. This is your best bet to getting a knockout. If you run Acrobat and they throw to the flat, they will watch the ball be thrown to the flat. Acrobat is very, very circumstantial. It has to be a very, very interesting circumstance where they'll decide to lay their bodies out like idiots and pick you off. All right, so I'm using the safety guys to do it. Safeties primarily have the better block shed over the corners, so it kind of makes sense to do it this way. This man right here, 93 block shed, so it's pretty good. I wouldn't worry about the finesse move too much. The block shed is what really counts, especially if you want to run like a nickel 3-3-5, nickel 3-3-5 wide, stuff like that. He's going to get off the block a lot sooner than other players, because that actually does mean something. Although you do see players with little block shed still shed out of the same defense. It does help to have a decent block shed number. So those guys have that flat zone for us because they're underneath. Now we go over to the D tackle. You need one inside stuff. All right, just to have it out there. Does it work? Probably not. But who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're at the point right now, like, yo, dude, like, who really cares if it works or not? Like, if it decides to work, it's a possibility that he'll do something. More than likely, he won't. More than likely, he will stand there as a guy runs inside zone all over you, and that'll just be it. I'm just giving you guys full disclosure. It may just be an ability that we probably shouldn't even use, to be honest. And look, this is what goes on, right? The run stopper archetypes that get it for one, I think because you get it for one on a run stopper, they just don't let it work. Like, because I don't know what else to... Dude, what other conclusion can you come to? Seriously. Warren Sappington is a big idiot, and he'll just stand there and get destroyed. He will get obliterated in the run game with the ability on. But I still think that you need it out there, at least one, because the worst thing that can happen is when somebody comes out and just straight up disrespects you by running the ball every single snap. It's the worst feeling in the world. All right? We go over to the outside linebackers that are rushing. Edge threat, unpredictable. I don't care if it works. Sometimes it'll, do something. Does it happen all the time? No. Do I care? No. Okay? That's on one of them. Let me go check what I have on LT, because he's the other guy. Over here, we just have edge threat. So sometimes the unpredictable and the edge threat combined in the past would do things. Right now, I'm not sure. So with the way that it's set up right now, we have 2 AP left. I can literally come back to you in the next video that I make and have changed all my abilities again. That's how bad the game is. So I'm gonna let you guys understand, as far as like the unstoppable force and the superstar X factors, that doesn't really matter. We gotta focus on the abilities and try to understand more or less what's the most consistent thing. Or it would just make sense for us to finally go over to, what is it? We'll audible down from nickel 3-3-5 normal to nickel 3-3-5 wide and just be idiots. That's literally the only thing we have left that we can do. So other than that, that's what I'm gonna leave you guys with right now. Let me know what your experience has been over the last couple days with Madden, because I'm pretty sure Madden has also changed for you. I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.